Hi and welcome back, and happy Friday the 13th to you. So I'm a big believer in making your own luck, so we're going to skip over all those doomsday predictions which always seem to surface on days like these and head straight on to this week's research roundup. So we're delving into why there's good news for coffee lovers and why you can happily reduce your Christmas bill this year. As a quick side note, my free 21-day happiness challenge is now up and running, and you can sign up for free using the link in the show notes below. This year, the challenge has been updated with different techniques, daily email prompts and video trainings, as well as free live coaching and support from me in a private members group. So if you're looking to invite more fun, laughter and happiness into your life, this is definitely the easiest way to start. You're listening to How to Change Your Life One Step at a Time with me, Katie Woodland. Tune in every week so that you can use tried and tested tips, tricks and hacks to start living the life you want right now. So why can all of us coffee lovers rejoice? Well, we've long known that caffeine can help you feel a little more alert and give you a great little energy boost, but we didn't know until now how it affects your brain's entropy. Now, brain entropy is heavily linked with how intellectually intelligent somebody is, and a new study is the first to delve into this. What they found is that when we drink caffeine, our brain has an entropy boost. So you literally become more intelligent. Okay, so this strictly isn't true, because if you don't take advantage of this boost, you'll not take any new information in and then not actually be any more intelligent than you were before. But what it means is, if you gulp down a mug of the good stuff and then take the opportunity to learn something new, then your brain's ability to process that information is increased. Now, a different study showed that having greater brain entropy enables somebody to understand and predict what's going to happen in the world a lot better than those with lower brain entropy. So while caffeine is not great for anxiety because it increases your heart rate and blood pressure and therefore increasing the chances of having a panic attack, maybe when it comes to what's going on in the brain, caffeine is helpful. So a core component of anxiety is being worried about what might happen. The fear of the what if and the unknown is what keeps somebody in a perpetual state of fight, flight or freeze. But what if you drank caffeine, then meditated for a few minutes to calm the physiology down, but allow your brain to bask in the glory of control and understanding? So I typically fall into an anxious state rather than a depressive state when things are quite overwhelming. And I do find a cup of coffee in the morning gives me the drive and focus I need to overcome any procrastination. Now, I don't struggle with panic attacks though, so I've never noticed any adverse effects in that sense. So although I do make sure I stay away from caffeine in the afternoon and try never to have more than 2 cups because I'm a very light sleeper. So please remember, this is not being tested. It is just me talking about my experiences. So be careful if you are inspired to go rogue and test it out on yourself. Now also, while research has shown people with ADHD have less brain entropy, it doesn't mean people with ADHD are less intelligent. Similarly, those who have schizophrenia have greater entropy than those who don't. So while greater brain entropy has been shown to be linked with intelligence, like everything else, it's pretty much down to what you do with it rather than just having extra brain entropy. So on to the next one. Now, I know it's only April, but it's time to get really excited about this year's Christmas bill, because it is officially bad for you to shower your children with a multitude of gifts. Woo-woo! Now, who'd have thought, hey? But new research shows that the less a child has, the more they explore the toy, and then this leads to a greater level of attention and a heightened ability to be more creative. Now, in fact, they showed that when children had 16 toys, they played with about half of them. And when they only had 4, in the same amount of time, they played with 3. So it is time to tidy things away and allow your child to pick a few to play with each day. Oh, and when it comes to birthdays and Christmases, just don't forget to get rid of all the cardboard boxes, because we all know no matter what you buy, frustratingly, it's always the box they find the most interesting. Now, in all honesty, this isn't that surprising, because it's similarly true for us adults. We know that if we're working on something and have lots of things on our desks, multiple tabs open on the computer, or non-stop pop-up notifications, we struggle to fully concentrate. If, however, we rid ourselves of all distractions and go solidly at something for between 20 and 25 minutes, then we're much more productive, much more creative, and actually it's just better for our brains as well. So that is it for this week, and don't forget to sign up for the challenge and subscribe to the podcast so that you never miss an episode and are always ahead of the game when it comes to taking the right next step on your mentally healthy journey. See you next week.